to historic Farrington Field. This matchup tonight between the visiting Southwest Raiders and the home team, Arlington Heights Yellowjackets. This game tonight has serious playoff implications for both teams. First of all, I want to talk about the Yellowjackets tonight with a win against the Raiders and a Northside loss from tomorrow. If they're able to complete both of those, they will have successfully clinched their way into the playoffs. On the other side of the field, Southwest with a win, with a loss, will be eliminated. So it's a must-win game for them as they have to compete against Arlington Heights, who is currently ranked second in the district. Moving on from there, I've seen a lot of pink tonight. No surprise there. It is both teams repping their October pink outfits in awareness for breast cancer awareness. It's very inspiring for both teams. For Southwest, they came out in warm-ups with these pink shirts on. And Arlington Heights, you can see behind me, their cheerleaders repping their pink as they do a big group, a junior jacket clinic, I heard, with all the surrounding elementary and middle school kids. It's always inspirational, always great to see that from both teams showing their appreciation for that. Now, it's going to be an exciting one right there, and just stay tuned. We got a national anthem coming up soon. After that, we'll send it to the booth, and we'll take it from there. We'll see you right after this, and get ready for some Texas high school football in Cowtown, Texas.
Gentlemen, please remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem by the Spirit of the Hill Marching Band. officials for the forward chapter. Back judge, Danny Fergus. Side judge, Rick Miller. The field judge, Adam O'Miller. The line judge, Uthra Justin. The headliner, Eric Richardson. The umpire, Russ Cole. And the man in the white cap, and referee, Bill Wilson. Head coach for the Southwest Raiders, head coach Philip Turner. And head coach for your Arlington Heights Yellowjackets, Coach Curtis James.
Hey, how are you? Good to see you. Good.
That's been for the Yellowjackets. Touchdown.
This game very big on making short game. There with the run again, forcing his way in. Gonna get to the 37-yard line before being stopped by forward progress. Gonna be enough to move the chains. 10:50 on the clock here in the first. As I said, highs there very big about short games. Screen passes, RPOs, running the ball down. Screen out to the right, almost taken away by the Raiders. Risky play there. It seemed like they were not on the right page. Look to target, right out on the right.
Second and 10 for the Yellowjackets.
Not paying attention there. And
Ball is at the 30-second.
turned over the ball as quickly as this drive has started. He's going to drop back, shoot, deep. And
Another first down run. Number 9. Flag on the play. Back in the backfield. Buddy Green. Number 14, Corey Green. Fourth down for Hutchins. Timeout on the field, Arlington Heights. They will have a timeout remaining. After the timeout, the Jackets will have 4th and 12 at the Raiders' 37 yards. Shot ball on the catch. That is short for the last game. Turnover on down, 1st and 10 for the Raiders at the 30. That's good for a really good first down. Stop at the 48. Third and 3. Cooper set it, stop for a loss. 2nd and 13 for the Raiders. From 10. Forced out of bounds by number 15, Xavier quick timeout. 3rd down for the Raiders in the red zone. For a 1-yard gain. Raiders call their first timeout of the half. They will have 2 timeouts remaining. In a final for Arlington, Texas, Houston Astros 5, Texas Rangers 4.
On the board. Touchdown Southwest. What a great drive there. Put in a tough situation to begin with and get it turning into a masterclass right there. They didn't even have the ball to start off their drive, let me remind you. After a huge kick and the special teams fumbling the ball on the return, Heights took over, pushed into the 30, defense stepped up their game, the Raiders. Forced a turnover on downs, fought their way across the field, and put the pressure back on the Yellowjackets as they put up 6 of their own. Going for 2 here, making it look easy. Roy Williams catches that one, and we're all tied up here in Fort Worth, Texas. We've seen this day in and day out from Arlington Heights, going for the 2-point conversion every single time. And now Southwest forcing to do it themselves. Didn't even made it look easy. Jabari Cooper Shooties finding Roy Williams in the middle. He finds his zone for two. Now set off. Now set up again.
I'll take my 2-2 back. She's down there like that. Come on here.
Now Southwest looks to set this one off. Arlington Heights.
You walked around
And the ball falls off the stand. Might need a holder for this one. And ready to boot this one off. Gonna travel a little bit deeper, take a little bit of a fumble, and that one's gonna fall out of bounds. And what a great field possession for the Arlington Heights Yellowjackets. To go with the game tie. Now with this, I want to take an opportunity to talk about the quarterback for tonight's game, Alan Banks. He's been phenomenal as of late. And just to remind you, he wasn't even the quarterback to begin this season for the Yellowjackets. With Eric Orozco set up to play, the senior getting injured on the very first game of the season, it set up the situation for Alan Banks to step up, never taken a varsity snap before, and he's been phenomenal ever since. He's thrown for 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, and 781 yards as the senior quarterback. Now a little bit of a situation here as they're going to look to kick off once again. Now set up on a tee. Going to send this one off a liner of a kick. Ryan White not going to take this one. Going to be a kick. Going to get great blocking. Stiff arm across the side. And a big hit outside. What a great return for the Arlington Heights Yellowjackets as they're able to start their drive already in Raider territory. Special teams causing all sorts of issues here tonight. And the Yellowjackets capitalizing on it all. Now set up to begin this one. They mix up the formation a little bit. 2 back. 2 wide receivers out. Gonna take the snap, hand it off to his running back, and a big tackle there. Good hit at the legs, and another tackle from behind. But it's gonna be enough for a first down for the Arlington Heights Yellowjackets. Now threatening from the 26-yard line. Looking to make a shot here. Banks under center. 2 back, same formation. Gonna take the snap, hand it off to the same guy. Stiff arms galore, breaking tackles, and he's gonna be finally taken down by the Raider defense. This game has been everything in the physical department. Both teams not very fond of each other. Arlington Heights have been known to talk a lot, and they're known for it. They're gonna go at the other team. They're gonna make it known. But Southwest, knowing that they're not gonna stand up for it, they will retaliate. So that's going to provide a lot of tempers, possibly flaring. You're going to have to watch for that tonight. And now at the end of the first, not the end of the first quarter, I want to talk about this Arlington Heights head coach. He's been someone that wasn't really expected. The former Coach Young, the former Heights head coach, decided to leave the program, and now Curtis James, the longtime assistant, he had been in the program for 11 years, serving as an assistant coach, now finally gets the nod. And from an interview with the Forward Star Telegram, this team is all too excited to have him finally calling the plays and acting as the head coach for the Yellowjackets. And it has been just that way here tonight. Alan Banks gonna take the snap, hand it off once again, and they're gonna lose some yards on the carry. Marking down a loss of 2. Now forced a 2nd and 13. And this Raider defense, after being in somewhat of a situation here, making their boys known that they're not going to go down without a fight. It took Heights just 2 minutes to score, and Southwest, their defense, showing their impact and find a way back. A little bit of discussion here as they look to audible. Southwest doing the same. Play clock not winding.
I know.
As both teams are just standing around. Refs talk it over and they have everything situated, so. We'll get back up to going. As they look to reset the clock, looks like the timing was off a little bit. It gives us a great opportunity here to get right back into the action, apparently. 11:34 now on the clock, ran off about 20 seconds. And as the clock starts again, Heights looking to threaten and get there. Third drive, get a result out of that. Gonna take the snap, look, firing deep, back of the end zone. No catch, marks the referee, saying that his feet was out of bounds. That one, Alan Banks, a little bit too far, not gonna be able to hit his receiver. Enrico Munzano, undoubtedly his favorite receiver, who he likes to target the most. Running back looks to motion, and gonna be a false start against the Arlington Heights Yellowjackets. Not a good sign on 3rd and 14, gonna send them back even farther. Now gonna be 3rd and 19 for the Yellowjackets, who started to struggle now. Had such a great few plays stringing together. Now, as it almost seemed as soon as the first quarter ended, they can't seem to do it on the other side of the field. Southwest playing deep. And whistles blowing already. This one, timeout for Arlington Heights. Great break there from Southwest. They've been phenomenal. And let's talk about the man behind the whole mission here. wearing the headset, Philip Tanner, head coach from Southwest. Now a little bit about him. Phenomenal coach, and you can undoubtedly know he knows what he's talking about. A former Dallas Cowboy running back, made famous from a play in which his helmet came off and he ran to the end zone anyways. Obviously the play didn't count because as soon as the helmet comes off, it's marked down. But it just shows how much integrity and how much effort this coach has and how the love that he has for the game of football. He's a Middle Tennessee grad. Talking with him, he constantly says how he is an inner city boy and he wants to make an impact here for inner city kids, and that's the exact reason he came to Southwest. Looking to make an impact here tonight, get a big win here, and possibly finding a way into the playoffs. Now a lot of talking here, commencing with the officials as everyone's kind of just sitting around. Head referee is just walking over to midfield. Oh, sorry. And we'd like to start off. Banks takes the snap. He's going to find a screen out to Ryan White. Fighting his way, going to break a tackle. He's still on his feet, weaving through defenders. And he's going to be marked just short of the end zone. Big play there. Not enough to get the first down, however. Going to bring up a big fourth down. But a great effort there from the Yellowjackets. They are no stranger to making important plays here on the goal line. Trying to force his way into it, and he's in. Yellowjackets find the end zone for 6 as they take the lead 14-8 against the Southwest Raiders. Touchdown marked at 10:42 in the second quarter. As they gear up for the 2-point conversion. A throw out to the right, trying to find somewhere, and he's in. Found it once again. Arlington Heights. They've ran this same play against every single defense they've had here, and it's worked every single time. No stranger to clutch, to being clutch. Jackets now up 16-8 against the Southwest Raiders, but Southwest, you cannot count them out. They want this game more than anybody, and they're not afraid to make that happen. Alberto Chavoya, the kicker, talking with the referee as he's set to boot it off. The West Virginia commit checking with his teammates, and he boots this one away. This one bouncing a little bit. Southwest going to take over as they're able to get it up to about the 40-yard line. Good return there
For the Raiders. He's knocked
for the Raiders.
out at the 38-yard line, first and 10, Southwest.
That's where their drive's going to start out for the Raiders. And let's talk about one of the guys who makes such a big impact for the Southwest Raiders. Martavius Boswell, real quick, 156 yards per game, 12 touchdowns. On only 86 carries, he has over 1,000 total yards. No reason and no doubt why this guy was Week 1 Texas Football Life Player of the Week. Such a phenomenal player, and you can definitely see his impact both on and off the field, on defense and on offense. And as he gets the rock this time, he's past the lane, fighting through the safety. He didn't even look any other way. He had a straight on, dead on course, straight for the safety, and he hit him hard and he hit him strong. That gives them the first down as we are encroaching on the 10-minute mark here in the second quarter. This game has flown by already, but no shortage of points. Every drive except one has resulted in a touchdown so far. Jabori takes the snap. No, backs to the backfield, has some pressure. He's gonna run it, and he's gonna be marked down at the 42-yard line. Way to make use of such a competitive blitz. And with that, let's talk about that man himself. Number 7, rocking it under center, Jabori Cooper Sutis. He's a junior quarterback, been such a key impact on the Southwest offense. He has the arm, he has the cannon, but he can also run the ball, and he has the legs to do so. So, some stats for you. You can read it right now. 653 yards, 8 total passing touchdowns with only 1 interception. Very great rate, and you can definitely see that. His QBR, 98.1. Just so evident at what this guy can do. Number 7, such a great player.
Second and 4 for the Raiders.
Southwest back on the field now. 9:38 to play in the second. Counting down. Now fighting forward, and he's gonna get the first down. Great play there, gonna move the chains as Southwest looks to keep threatening. And this Arlington Heights crowd is silent. You can hear a pin drop on this side of the field. Jabori sends a man in motion. That's Roy Williams. He's gonna switch to the other side. Receiver and also tight end as he assumes his position on the line. Or a little bit behind it. Gonna take the snap, and whistles blowing before. Looks like they're gonna take a timeout here. And we're not done just yet showing you these players. You're gonna look out for him on the defensive side, now showing for Arlington Heights, Keith Gedry. He's been such a key impact, and you can definitely see his impact both on and off the field, along with being such a dominant free safety, wide receiver, and kick returner, playing all 3, special teams, offense, and defense. He was also a fan favorite and a school favorite at that, winning 2023 Homecoming King. On defense, he's shown his biggest impact. 2 interceptions, 3 fumble recoveries, and 25 tackles. Look out for him, number 1, all the way in the back, roaming around, the free safety. Back from the timeout, Jabari Cooper. Under center is gonna take the snap, hands it off to his running back, Boswell, fighting for yards. Gonna get just 1, however, as they're knocked down short. Very competitive game here, and it is expected from these 2 teams. You don't really tell it from the records. Arlington Heights only has 2 losses, while Southwest only has 3 wins. We are now week 8 of the season, but that really just goes to show how big this game is and how competitive these 2 teams are. Jabari Cooper gonna roll out to his right, out of the pocket, throws on the run, almost intercepted. And who's the man? None other than Keith Gedry, almost able to take that 1 pick, and no doubt about it, if he was able to get his hands on that one, it was going to the house for 6. Got to be a little more conservative there and know who you're throwing the rock to, because that almost gave Keith Gedry his 3rd interception of the season, and which would have led the entire district. He's currently tied with 2. Jabari fighting, and he's gonna get stuck at the line. Big sack from Heights on a crucial 3rd and 9. Not gonna work out as they're pushed back, and you can definitely tell the kicker doesn't have the legs for this one, as they're gonna bring out the punt squad to punt this one away. Arlington Heights not really buying it, kind of keeping everyone on the line, nobody back. Expected a fake, and it's gonna be a fake. Boswell running it himself. Got a blocker, and he's gonna break a tackle, and he's in for the touchdown. No flags on the field. The fake that was predicted correctly by the Yellowjackets ends up being a great play call. Martavius Boswell showing his impact. Colleges, if you have not offered this kid or even taken a look yet, you need to. This man has the legs, and he takes this one to the house for 6 with a chance to tie it up with a 2-point conversion. Double back formation here. Roy Williams out to the left. Takes the snap. Gonna hand it off to Boswell, trying to find a way. Got nowhere, as Heights gonna keep the lead for now. But let's just run it back to that play right now. What a play there. What a play call, what a risky play call. Not even looking to audible away to a punt. No, Philip Tanner, one on the headset, was not for that. He decided to run it with his legs, and Boswell able to find the way to the end zone, breaking tackles along the way, and showing why he needs some more offers. This game has been everything. It's been anything but boring. Gonna make me lose my voice by the end of this one with how it's turning out. Arlington Heights, who is ranked number 9 from the Fort Worth Star Telegram rankings, struggling with Southwest High School, a team that currently sits 6th in the district. Squib kick there, only gets to about the 40, and a big hit there by Southwest. It's number 25 off to the right. Gain a lot of fist pumps on the sideline. Great hit there. And no doubt about it, this team has been so great. Both teams, both looking to bounce back from last week's loss. Conway Heritage for Arlington Heights. They faced off. Heights was on the road, and they lost in embarrassing fashion. Now runs the ball, trying to run through the defense. And a little bit of confusion there. Southwest with the ball, they wanted it, but the ref's gonna side with the Yellowjackets and mark him down. Carter not happy with that call, but they will play on. Heights, although ahead, looking very squirmish, unsafe with their lead. One of the smallest leads they have so far. Great catch there, Mazzano pushes for just a couple. As that's gonna bring up a 3rd and 7 for the Yellowjackets. A team that normally shoots and focuses on small gains to get their first down. On 2 straight plays right here, not able to get a lot, only 3 yards. Southwest kind of predicting what what Heights has to offer. Gonna take the snap, Bros out to his left. Big block there. He's gonna throw it, and it's gonna bring up a big 4th down. Just trying to get the ball away. Banks, nobody open. Secondary locking down as the punt team is gonna come on. And Southwest looks to get the ball back with a chance to take the lead against the Yellowjackets. Now we saw something of this fashion last year as well. This one was played at Clark Stadium. Southwest was the home team. It was a very competitive match in the first half. Second half, it kind of fell off. Looked like the Raiders lost stamina here. And now trying to see it the second time. A high snap, but this one's gonna be sent off. A lot of time for the Yellowjackets to make their way over. Raiders not even making an effort, already walking off the field before the ball has even stopped. 5:20 left to play as Southwest will start their drive from their own 25-yard line. .520 left to play here for the Raiders, trying to get a big play right here. They need a score before. And there's a run there. He's got a lot of separation, got the first down and a little bit more. Marcellus Titus, someone who normally doesn't get the rock all that often, gonna get the nod this time and doesn't disappoint as he gets the first down. Now under 5 left to play in the first half. Now gonna send Boswell in motion. He's got some blockers out to the right. He can make a run for it. Gonna get a few yards there before stepping out. Let's see where the refs mark him at. Bringing the ball up to a little short of midfield. On the 45-yard line, as they're able to get a 5-yard run on the 1st and 10. Now looking audible here. Two safeties out back, looking like a blitz from Heights. Gonna send all the men in. Jabori with his feet gets a blocker, and he's gonna make his way for the 1st down and more. Good run for about 12. Jabori doing it with his legs, making the blitz call pay. Showing you can't blitz me. Gets great blocks there from the O-line and a few receivers as he's able to get first. Gonna send a man in motion there, Hector Martinez. Marcellus Titus, gotta get the nod and the ball comes out. He's gonna recover the ball, however. Coach Philip Tanner not happy about that whatsoever. You can see him far on the Raiders' 40-yard line. Really angry with him. Marcellus Titus gonna come off the field a little shaken up after that. Heights showing blitz once again. Gonna send him in, pressure, and the ball comes out. Still on it, and Heights is gonna pick it up. Still on his feet, and he's dragged deep into the Raiders' territory. 2:20 left to play. And a big hit on Jabori Cooper is gonna flip the field as Heights picks the ball up. And if it wasn't for Martavius Boswell, it would have cost the Heights. It would have cost, yeah. Big play there. There was a holding call against the Raiders. However, that one was declined for obvious reasons, as Curtis James, really excited about this one, now set up in the red zone already, basically given the ball at the goal line. Jackets look to take the lead, to extend the lead here, hands it off. No troubles whatsoever, punches it in for 6 and gonna extend this one out to 8. One play, touchdown, and that's gonna prove to be a big struggle. I was talking with a fellow teammate, Matthew Plummer. He's a linebacker for the Southwest Raiders. He kept mentioning how, the ball comes out for Arlington Heights, showing the opposite side, and a lot of high fives, swinging the momentum all the way back here, as that one's no good, and it's gonna keep that. And after that, that's gonna put up it's still gonna be a 1-score game, so that was a very crucial stop that Southwest had to do. Keep this one close going into the half, they're gonna need it. big. And don't go anywhere. We're at the 2-minute mark here before half, so don't go anywhere. Coming up at halftime, we're going to talk your ear off just a little bit longer, and then we're going to have this marching band, award-winning marching bands for your Southwest Raiders. We're going to show that off as they look to take the field and show what they've been working on. They got all ones in their pre-UIO. Actually, both Arlington Heights and Southwest were one of the only schools to get all ones and move on to the area round, where they will compete this coming week. Now set to boot this one off, a high one. A lot of contact there, not a lot of communication. Something Southwest has struggled with this season. Nevertheless, they should be keeping the ball here as they start off this drive. Now, as big of a swing that was for the Arlington Heights Yellowjackets, not out of reach yet. Southwest gonna have to put it into overdrive, see what the 2-minute offense can do, see if they can go about a little bit more than 65 yards and try to punch this one in and try to tie this one up before halftime. Jabari Cooper takes this one. He's gonna run himself and taken down by the legs. Shoestring tackle from behind and able to get him down. Now this puts up a good dilemma here for Coach Philip Tanner. If your offense isn't that successful, do you try to chew clock, or are you still in that 2-minute offense trying to try anything to find your way into the end zone, or at least put some points on the board? Gonna take the snap, fake the handoff to Boswell. He's gonna throw it out to the corner, almost intercepted. A lot of pressure there from the Heights secondary, locking down everyone. As the play action pass is incomplete, Southwest put up with a big 3rd and 8 back in their own territory. 1:32 left to play, clock stopped after the incompletion. Jabari under center, takes this one, a little bit of jumping from Heights, but they're gonna get away with it. He's still on his feet. He's gonna fall down and slide. Great play there. He saw he had the first down, and that's all he wanted. Didn't want to get into that much contact, save his energy and stay healthy, as he knows with a win here, they're gonna need to win out and pray a little bit if they want a shot at the playoffs. Double back formation for Jabari Cooper. Southwest with a minute to play here. Hands it off to Boswell, breaks an ankles, and he's still going. Just Keith Gedry to track him down, and he does. 2 superstars right there. 51 seconds to play. Knocked out of bounds. And Boswell a little shaken up there. Keith Gedry, the only man to catch up to him. The free safety, able to show he's got the legs for it. Able to catch the junior Olympian and take him down. And Curtis James is not happy with his Yellowjackets at all. 2-minute offense, and you let the Raiders run all over you. And looking to make you pay. Already in the red zone and on the 8-yard line. Gonna put up a big game. This one has already been good, and if the Raiders are able to punch in 6 and put up the 2-point conversion, put it tight at halftime, That's going to put a new level of pressure for the Yellowjackets that they haven't seen lately until Colleyville Heritage. It is silent on the Arlington Heights sideline with the exception of the band and the cheerleaders. But even then, they don't look too enthusiastic with the Raiders threatening for 6 and looking to tie this one up. Southwest in the shotgun, hands it off to Marcellus Titus. Shoestring tackle from behind once again, barely able to get his leg. 40 seconds to play here, Southwest with no timeouts remaining. They're gonna need something here. 30 seconds to play for half. Takes the snap, and whistles are blowing, flags, and they're gonna say false start. Wow. Gonna need to take a look at that one. Didn't see much movement at all. I don't know how much Heights got away with that one. Gonna push them back to the 11-yard line. Southwest with 20 seconds to do it. Might have time for just 2 plays here if they manage their clock well. Really putting the pressure here for half. Could be a huge momentum swing, one for the books here tonight. A little bit of confusion, trying to figure out the clock. Look at confusion here from the PA booth and the head referee. They get it all situated, however. Gonna run off the clock from 20 seconds down to 10. Looks like this is gonna be it for the Raiders. If they want to put some points on the board, this is gonna be it. Heights parents are on their feet right now. Coach BT trying to check with the rules here. He does have the credibility. If anyone would know it, it would be him, and he's not too happy about the 10-second runoff after the false start. Clock gonna run. Gonna take the snap. Biting across, Hector Martinez. Just short. 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's gonna be it. Clock runs down to 0. Southwest stopped inches away from the end zone. And a big stop there from the Arlington Heights defense. Inches away from tying this one up. And that really sets this team apart. Gonna be a good one. One not a lot of people expected, however, but it's just been such a phenomenal match when you have Southwest and Arlington Heights. Not many people look at it as a big game. On paper, it shouldn't be. Heights is ranked. Southwest is anything but that. But they've really shown their effort here tonight, showing that they're not one to walk away. They will be getting the ball coming out of halftime and looking to make their impact here. But let's turn it away to this marching band performance, ready to start any second now as we speak, as the Arlington Heights coaching staff walks off the field. Southwest looks to play. Let's watch your Raider band as they perform, and then following that, we'll send it off to Raider Recap to have them break down this
You mind if we sit these right here while
what
we do
they
the same
think
thing
of
you're doing?
last week's game
You mind if we
and
sit
showing
these
you a
right
little
here?
bit about the athletics
Appreciate it.
all around at Southwest. Enjoy.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Southwest High School Varsity Band halftime performance. Now, entering the field, leading Ray on harmonium. The band is led by senior drum major Alexandria Flowers, 1982. Band captain, Anthony Moore. Brooklyn captain, Carson Calloway. Brass captain, Yvonne King. Percussion captain, Justin Moore. Guard captain, Cynthia Rowan, Cynthia Rowan. Freshman of the week is William Maple. Marker of the week is Ashton Wilkes. Guard member of the week is Maricela Espinosa. Profession member of the week is Max Manway. Senior of the week is Lisa Montialvo. And section of the week is the clarinet. Now, please welcome the Raven Varsity Band as they present their 2023 performance first.
They're right there. They're right there.
I know, I see it. When you're walking into the fucking camera. just walk right. Swear to God. I thought I got ones in my thing because you gave me a file. I'm like, yeah, I'm broke. This is fucking money.
Welcome to Read Recap. I'm Boss Martinez, joined beside me my co-host Matthew Plummer. Now, we're getting excited. We got a full rundown for you here, keep you entertained and give you quite a show. Starting off, we have cross country, then we're going to be transitioning to volleyball, and finally rounding it all out, football, big game against Arlington Heights. So let's do just that. Let's start off with cross country. We had a very competitive meet this past one, district course. Much anticipated race. Everybody's been talking about it all season. Was expecting a lot of drama in this one, and about as much excitement as you get from watching a cross-country race. It played out exactly how you thought it would. Arlington Heights finishing first, Southwest finishing second, and Everman finishing third. Actually, these were the exact standings from last year as well. With runners leaving and new runners coming in, it still yielded the same exact result.
Right, of course. Now, there was definitely a lot of runners for Heights, especially with 6 of them placing in the top 10. And then you also have a lot of good noticeable placements with South Hills, Jason Dodd going first place with a time of 15 minutes and 44 seconds. And then yours truly, Boston Martinez, going for a 5th placement of 17 minutes and 30 seconds.
And that's really big. Jason Dodd, South Hills runner, he really popped out of nowhere. No one had really known much about him. Last year, he hadn't done that well, and then district race, district course, he popped off and got 2nd place. Or I believe it was 4th place. Something that nobody where a tough one. And welcome back to the second half of play here at historic Farrington Field. Southwest 14, Arlington Heights 22. One score game, one possession game. And we're set to kick off. And as they take that one, a little bit of a return for about 4. Gonna start the Raiders from their own 33-yard line. A little bit of recap of the first half if you missed it. Been very competitive. Arlington Heights got the ball out. Their very first drive began mowing down the competition, moving fairly quickly. Scored within the first 2 minutes of the game. And then right after that, the kickoff to Southwest bobbled. Heights got it back. And instead of being able to score, they marched down the field and they were stopped. Turnover on downs by Southwest. Flipped the field. Southwest went to tie it. And a few more back and forth plays came down to the very end where Southwest was stopped just short. This handoff to Boswell. Gonna get 4 on the carry. Three gonna bring up 2nd and 7 for the Raiders. Boswell, he's been such a key component. I already talked about him first half quite a lot, but there is not enough words that can be said for this man. Phenomenal player and great impact. If anybody's gonna lead your team to a win, it will be him. DeBory takes a snap. Hands it off to Boswell again. He breaks the tackle and forces his way for a few more yards. Gonna get pushed out of bounds, however. You gotta be able to move the stick. Gonna bring up a good 3rd down here.
7 times.
DeBory takes a snap. Fakes the handoff, and he's gonna get tied up by his ankles from behind. But gonna be good enough for the first down. They're gonna move the chains. Able to move the chains. First down, Southwest is able to keep the drive going. Competitive 3rd down, able to get it. Hector Martinez and Roy Williams switching on that one. 10:30 left to play in the 3rd. Southwest, their opening drive of the 2nd half. Man in motion, hands it off to Boswell. He's gonna slip on the turf. Gonna get just a couple there. Gain of 2 for the Raiders. Gonna bring up 2nd and 8. Now clocking in another 10 minutes left to play. Just trying to keep you updated on the clock as much as we can. Southwest only down by 1 possession. Heights, who's ranked number 9th in the state for 5A by Ford Star Telegram records. This one, man in motion, the jet sweep, gonna result in a loss of a couple yards. Yellowjackets able to read that one perfectly, send them backwards as they gonna bring up a crucial 3rd down. I really cannot overstate how crucial this opening drive is. Heights, who stopped the Raider offense at the half-yard line. No joke, something right out of a movie in the to end the first half. Now the screen not gonna work out, however, as they're tied up behind the line. Heights read 2 trick plays perfectly. able to stop them, not let them get too much. And now that's going to bring up the punt squad. Heights still sending a lot of people up close. This one doesn't look like it's going to be a fake. Sends this one off. Nobody anywhere where that one is. And Heights will start at around their own 28-yard line. And with that, let's talk about the district standings. Kind of show you the playoff picture after this and why this game matters so much. As you can see, Arlington Heights, as they are second place, however, they are only 3-1, as well as Grapevine is, and O.D. Wyatt. Sorry, blanking. O.D. Wyatt, Grapevine, and Arlington Heights all are 3-1. So they're at risk. If they lose, they might get bumped out. Northside might be able to jump their way in. Gonna be a good matchup there. However, Northside is taking on Caldwell Heritage, so that's gonna be really hard to do. But if they are able to do it, they're gonna be able to switch places. They're able to sneak their way into the playoffs. Southwest, however, still on the outside bubble in the hunt right now, but they're gonna need it. They're gonna need this win if they want a shot to stay in the running. After that, there was a penalty on Arlington Heights. Gonna move the ball up about 5 yards. It looks like the Raiders are gonna punt this one yet again. And Yellowjackets might start about 5 yards further than where they are, considering the punt goes the same exact way. 8:15 left to play in the third quarter. It's gonna be a fake here. Boswell trying to find his way, but it's stopped. Not even close. They actually go back about 7 yards there. Not sure what the play call was there. It was a 4th and 10 from their own territory. And they decided to do a direct snap to Boswell. It worked once before, but trying it twice in the same game, not working. Didn't work. The special teams was prepared for that. Heights coach Curtis James hopping up and down like a bunny after that one. And now Heights starting in the Raiders territory. This one handed off, and it's gonna be brought down. That's the freshman. Actually, Curtis is James' own son playing for the team. This one, a snap, hands it off once again, and just able to get a few, but it's gonna be good enough for the first down. They're making their way, looking to reach the red zone, on the brink of it. Under 8 minutes to play here. Takes the snap, there's a flag on the play. Gonna keep playing, however. Whistles blow, it's gonna be against Southwest. Clock stops as a result. After that, they're gonna, coach is waving to the officials to decline the penalty. However, it doesn't look like they're on the same page here. Yeah, definitely making the smart decision there instead of replaying the down. They're able to keep with the first down. Or instead of replaying the first down, able to get, and the ball comes out. It's on the ground, and it's picked up by Southwest. Breaking a tackle and gets shoved hard out of bounds. Might be a little unnecessary. There is a flag after the play. Great turnover there for Southwest. They're able to get the ball back. And you can see everybody running around for the Southwest Raiders. They are ecstatic. That's one way to turn the tide and make momentum your best friend. 7:02, time of the fumble. No doubt about it, that one was out. After the play, a penalty going to be against Southwest, blocking the back afterwards, but not going to matter. Southwest still going to keep possession of the ball. Been a big thing here lately. 7:02 left to play in the third quarter. And you can definitely feel, though, momentum shifting here. Heights cheerleaders trying anything they can to get these people back on their feet, while Southwest doesn't need anything. There's going to be a good run there. Nice little gain for 8.
Number 6 on the carry. Second down.
Been such a big opportunity for Southwest here, able to do something here if they're able to start moving the chains a little bit. Under 7 to play. Jamarian Bell in for Boswell. He's gonna fake it, and Jabori runs it himself, able to get quite a good gain there. Bring the ball to the 41-yard line, moves the chains, and some more. 6 to play. And this offense has been phenomenal all game. Both sides, too, just keeping the defense on their toes. And just trying anything they can to limit these guys. But, I mean, this read option has been unstoppable. It's worked so much. Jabori, Cooper, Sutis. He has the eyes looking for the next level. He's able to make that split-second read look so easy. And able to get the first down to punish the Arlington Heights defense. And this is nothing new. Looking at practice, they've run this play over and over and over again. They really look to perfect this one. Man in motion, and he's gonna hand it off. Once again, blown up behind the line. A little bit of shoving from Arlington Heights after the play, but they're not gonna call anything. Looking to audible here. 4:30 left to play in the third quarter. Boswell back out there as Jamarian Bell serves his time. A lot of pressure there. He's gonna throw on the run, contact afterwards. There goes the flag. Gonna bring up 4th down if it stands. Looks like the flag's gonna be against Southwest. Head coach Curtis James conferencing with the head referee, seeing if he wants to accept this penalty. And they're going to look to decline it. Going to bring a 4th down for the Raiders. And after that, they're going to bring the punt team onto the field. It's going to be the end of the drive for the Raiders. But this is nothing new, however. We've seen this time and time again. It's already been run twice today. A fake punt. They have Boswell right there sitting here. In fact, out of the 4 times they've had this formation, the punt formation, they've had a direct snap to Boswell twice, and there it goes again, a flag. And this time he's getting it nowhere at all. Out of the 5 times they've ran it, that's 3 times where they've decided to go with the fake punt. But that penalty is going to be on Arlington Heights. Not exactly how you write that one up, but it works out just the same. Going to get bailed out as the offense makes their way back onto the field. Now much more manageable 4th and 5 at midfield. As long as there's not a major mistake or anything. If they aren't successful with this 4th and 5, they're still able to keep going. And there go the whistles. Play clock was running down under 5. And predictably, Southwest gonna have to burn their first time out of the half. And with that, let's talk about the matchup history between these 2 teams. You kind of see it here tonight already, but just taking a look at this one, you can definitely see how these 2 teams have lined up. 7 and 4 is the overall. Arlington Heights has won 7 of these, and you can kind of see from here. Pause it if you want, take a screenshot, whatever you want. Heights from a span of 2013 and 2016 won all 4 games by pretty large margins, and Southwest able to take the last one in 2017. These 2 teams haven't matched up as Arlington Heights went into 5A Division 1, while Southwest was in 5A Division 2. It wasn't until just last year where Heights got demoted where these 2 teams finally faced off, and now they play once again. And probably for a long time as well. And Jabori gonna scramble out. He finds a man wide open. Hector Martinez down the sideline, and he's in the red zone. 4th and 5. They decide to take a shot deep. What a risky call and what a risky play there. Throw it up for the 50-50, and it pays off. Hector Martinez grabs that one, and Southwest threatening to tie this one up. Sorry if I broke your eardrums there. That is insane. I want to know what's running through that coach's head. That's definitely going to be something I ask him later in the post-game interview. That is insane. 4th and 5 from midfield, and you take a shot deep. Throw it up for the 50-50. That I have no words. That is insane. Now after we pause here real quick for an official timeout, we're on our way back. Southwest looking, they're definitely making a statement here. You go from what should have been a turnover deep in Southwest territory on a fake punt, not converted. Now Southwest has a chance to tie it. Boswell will keep it himself. He's at the 10-yard line. Good for no gain.
On the tackle for no gain. Second and goal.
Gonna bring up second and goal for the Raiders. Under 3 left to play here before we switch the field. And take the snap, and big blown up in the backfield. Big play.
Big sack in the backfield by the Heights defense. Number 10, Caleb Eaton.
And that's gonna bring up a big play. Third and goal. Ooh, this puts up a lot of pressure here for the Raiders. Now a lot of pressure. Jabori avoiding a sack, trying to find someone. He has him in the end zone. They rule it no good. Incomplete pass is the call.
Cortland short on the coverage.
I think they're saying his feet didn't get in. Heartbreaking there. On such a big play, able to scramble his way around. And they're gonna bring up a big man, Raylan Carter. Up instead of Boswell, gonna be taken out of this one. Looking like a blitz here. Throws at the 50-50. Lawrence Taylor, he catches it, touchdown Southwest. Flags come out galore after the play. What a completion, Lawrence Taylor over Keith Gedry.
Southwest Raiders.
Two players who are offered from multiple universities, multiple awards, making names for themselves. And this 50-50 won. Great, Lawrence Taylor winning this one and able to get the touchdown for 6. Gonna bring up a crucial 2-point conversion if they look to tie this one up.
Number 3 on the defense. Number 2.
And after that, I've said it before, I said it even during this game, these two teams are after each other's throats, and they have been since the schools even started. Big rivalry between Southwest and Heights. It's kind of faded away as the two schools have become different in size and haven't played each other much, but the energy's still there. You can see all this time later, Southwest, who are known for not taking anything from anybody, and Arlington Heights, they will try to get in your head and they will talk your ear off until they are inside your head. 149 left to play, gearing up for a big 2-point conversion. Curtis James still talking with the referees, understanding why these players came, why the flags were called on them. Good news is it is offsetting penalty, so it won't matter to the game. However, both teams do have an unsportsmanlike conduct, and number 3 and number 2, number 3 from Heights, number 2 from Southwest, are big players, both sides of the ball. So they're gonna need them later in this game. They can't afford another unsportsmanlike. This one, fakes the handoff, Jabori Cooper, gonna be short, not able to get the 2-point conversion. That might come back to bite them later on in this game.
In the third quarter,
And with 149 left to play in the third, We'll be right back after this short break. And we're back, an onside kick there. Recovered by Southwest. And they have the ball. It went the full 10 yards. And Southwest has the ball. Caught everybody sleeping. And what a big play. Southwest, they're in this game. And you can feel the energy from the sideline. Arlington Heights. Arlington Heights, their sideline is silent. Coaches are livid right now. And now Jabari Cooper. Two-back formation, he's gonna take it himself. Laterals it out, and the ball's out. Ball's loose, and it's picked up, and it drops again. Keith Gedry with the ball, and he's gonna get this one right back. What did I just watch? Wow. Jabari Cooper, who had a lane, decided to toss it out to his halfback as it sailed right over his head. A play they've worked in practice routinely and rigorously, messed up when it mattered the most. And Keith Gedry, who got the ball and then fumbled it again and then picked it right back up, is able to get his way into the red zone. And after that, a false start against Heights gonna send them back. Seems like anytime anything goes good for them, it just gets sent right back. Gonna be a big situation here. .134 left to play. And this is just insane. The chants from the Southwest crowd heard for miles. Southwest sitting the blitz, flag on the play, and weaving through defenders, able to get his way back to the original 1st and 10. If it stands, gonna be 2nd and 10. This player goes down. And that's gonna push them back. Another 5 yards. A good play there, but not gonna be enough. It was only a gain for 5. But with 5 more, gonna send them back and make this a 1st and 20. However, their kicking unit does have a leg. You cannot rule that out. If they need to, they can kick for 3 and force Southwest to go for the touchdown. Now gonna do a reversal here. Ryan White with the lane. He's pushing, makes the defender miss, and he's in for the touchdown. Ryan White with his first of the night. Jackets back up to 8. This one looking like it's gonna come down to the wire, no doubt about that. And right as that happens, it gets taken away. Another penalty for 5 yards. Didn't even notice the flag on the ground. And you can hear it from the Heights crowd. Not liking that call one bit. Southwestern man. Whistles blow as Arlington Heights is gonna burn their first timeout of the half. And with that, let's talk about around the district. Let's see how that's been going. First of all, big game tonight at Grapevine as ODY, ranked number 10, is facing off against Grapevine. Both teams are 3-1, as originally mentioned. It's gonna be a big game there. They're actually playing right now, as a matter of fact. This is in 6A, however, Pascal and Chisholm Trail facing off. These teams are both 0-4 in district, looking to just not be last. Same thing can be said about Poly and Trimble Tech. They're both 0-4 as well. They face off tomorrow at 3 p.m. And then rounding off in 5A, Northside taking on Colleyville Heritage tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. at Colleyville Heritage. Colleyville Heritage is currently on a 5-game win streak. Northside on a 1-game win streak, and both teams are not looking to end that anytime soon. And then finally taking a look at 4A for 4th ISD, Eastern Hills easily beating Carter Riverside 36-14. Needed that to do for playoff implications. Carter Riverside is now on a 5-game losing streak, and finally rounding it out, Lake Worth proving why they're ranked number 5, beating Western Hills 49-21 and clinching playoffs. Now we're back here. 1:11 left to play in the third. They're gonna hand it off and trying to make his way through, and it's gonna be tackled. Gonna get about 6 yards on the carry, brings up 2nd and 19. Takes the snap, he's gonna throw it out to the sideline, breaks a tackle, and gonna get pushed out on the second one. Martavius Boswell there. And a lot of arguing there. Ryan White and Boswell exchanging words after the completion. Bringing up 3rd and 15 from the 20-yard line. They're back into the red zone with 40 seconds left for the end of the quarter, and we switch sides. Gonna be a big 3rd down here. If they're not able to convert, it's gonna put them in a tough situation. Takes the snap, he's weaving through, he's gonna run it himself, and a big tackle there. 4th down and long. They might want to talk this one out. 30 seconds left, or they might want to run this one out to the end of the clock. Try to force someone to jump. 4th and 12 here for Arlington Heights. They're gonna need this one if they want to extend the lead out and give them some time to breathe. Looking for a shot at the end zone, incomplete! Southwest with the turnover on down to flag, but it happened after the play. Flag was thrown after the play. And we gotta check what it is, but Southwest is already celebrating. And the penalty is gonna be on Arlington Heights. Southwest is gonna take over on downs. What a momentum shift. And you can feel the devastation over here to watch this play unfold. Heartbreaking as they're walking their way back to their position. Southwest down by 2, 5 seconds left. 5 seconds left in the quarter. Might look to do one run play real quick and then flip the side. And he's off to the races. There's a flag in the backfield. A lot of contact there, a little bit too much. He was already down, his knee was down, and they're throwing him around. A lot of words being exchanged. Heights putting a little bit too much force than is what is required. But you can definitely feel their frustration why they want to do this. Picking up the flag here, it looks like they're trying to talk with Southwest head coach, trying to see if he wants to accept this one. And after that play is actually going to be holding against Southwest. Gonna put them at their own 11-yard line as we flip the field. And Arlington Heights will be forced to defend their season if they want a shot here. Fourth quarter, excitement all around. Here in Fort Worth, Cowtown, Funky Town, whatever you want to call it. What a game we've had here tonight. And with that, at the quarter half, let's give you a little bit of breakdown for what's next for Arlington Heights. Let's show it. Heights, who's up next. Next week, they're taking on Grapevine, who is 3-4, 3-1, so big match. If they lose here tonight, they have some leeway. They need to win against Grapevine if they want a shot to clinch playoffs. Same with, they're facing Northside the following week, who is 4-3, 2-2 in district. And they are 11-0 in school history against them. But if they lose here this year, they're battling with being eliminated. If they do not clinch their way tonight, they could be eliminated with that loss. And then finally, going into bi-district, what this team has done, Arlington Heights, they have not missed the playoffs since being demoted to 5A Division II. They made it both years last year, and they're looking to do the same this year. Taking the snap, they're gonna hand it off. Gonna get just a couple there. Gonna bring up a second down and long for the Raiders. And this is it, we're in the end game now. Raider band, cheerleaders, everyone with hands on their heads. It's gonna be a long 12 minutes of play. Both teams fighting tooth and nail for this one. Nobody in the backfield, or one man in the backfield, apologies. He's gonna run this one. Gonna get a few yards, but it's still not gonna be enough. Third and long for the Raiders. And when the defense gives you that big of a momentum shift and that much charge, you gotta do something with it here. They're gonna need a key one here right now. Marion Bell in the running back position. In shotgun here for the Raiders. takes the snap, gonna hand it off, or fakes the handoff, gonna throw it. And clock gonna stop right now. A lot of confusion here, don't really know what happened here. We got an injured player right now. And a lot of time ran off right there. Scorekeeper wasn't quietly paying attention there, as about 20 seconds ran off the clock. Let's see if they add that back out. But looks like it's gonna be official timeout. And that's exactly what they're gonna do. They're gonna reset it to 10 minutes and 32 seconds. Gonna add about 12 seconds back onto the clock. That was run off. An injured player, Roy Williams, gonna hobble off the field. Out of Southwest. Looks to keep this one going. 1st and 10 from their own 30. Double back formation. Looking to audible here. Heights. Looks like a blitz incoming. They are. Southwest still gonna run the ball. Martavius Boswell gonna get about 5 on the carry. And a player is down on the ground. That is Martavius Boswell. You really don't want to see that. And then after that, let's take a look at, finally here, your Southwest Raiders. What's up next for them? After this, they need a win to stay in the playoff race. But if they get that, the show's not over yet. They face Northside. The Northside Steers, they're 4-3, 2-2, as mentioned earlier. And both teams are in the playoff hunt, making that one a must-win game if they win here tonight. And then finally, the Poly Parrots. Southwest taking on against Poly. The following week, that one is away at Hanley Field. And Southwest has a 9-2 record against Poly. Last time they lost was 2019. Before then, they hadn't lost till 2011. Absolutely crazy crazy stats there. And they play Poly almost every single year. Last year, the final score was 77-0, just to put it in some perspective. So that one not gonna be an issue. Here, they have to win this one, however. That one gonna be handed off to Bell. He's fighting for yards across the sideline. Let's see if they give him the first down.
Number 6 on the carry for Southwest.
And
Number 52,
they're gonna mark him
on the tackle.
a couple yards short. Bringing up 2nd down, 3rd down. 3rd and about 3 for the Raiders. Just under 10 minutes to play. Crucial 3rd down. They've not been doing too hot on 3rd downs. Sends a man in motion. Fakes it, he's gonna keep it himself. The great spin move, Jabori with the block on the outside. Gets the first down and more. Able to march their way across and get the pivotal first down. Player injured on the sideline, and he's gonna be taken out of the game. Don't want to see that. That's a big player as well. Jabori under center. They're going to change it up a little bit. Takes the snap. Fakes the handoff, and he trips in the backfield. And some shoving after the play. Flag is thrown. Clock stops, and the physical struggle keeps going, and you can't have that. You can't at this point. You're too close to the end. You can smell the victory. You can't be doing that. Looks like it's going to be on Heights. And it's obvious there. It wasn't even close. Arlington Heights shoved one of the guys, but they're actually going to waive the call, however. Heights wanted it against Southwest, but from what I saw, clear shove. One of the running backs down. Nobody in the backfield for Southwest. Takes the snap, fakes the throw, he's scrambling out, finds a man, and it gets picked off. That one's intercepted, and it's gonna be taken all the way to the house. The shock from that one bounced right out of the receiver's hand, and it was all but over from there. Heights taking that one, nobody could stop him. He had a clean route to the house. And now Heights just looking for the gimme kick to put this one to a 2-score game. The kick, good by a wide margin, splits the uprights, and the extra point is good. Now that brings up big issue here for Southwest. Now a 1-possession game was manageable, but now you put it to 2 possessions. They do have a little under 8 minutes to play, but that's still a long. You got to get the ball, score quickly, and then get a turnover any way you can with the defense, or at least keep them out of the end zone, and then do what you did. Do the math from there and find a way to get yourself back onto the scoreboard. Absolutely insane. We're at historic Farrington Field, the biggest high school football stadium in terms of capacity in the entire state of Texas. That one's sent off. Southwest takes that one. Edward break a few tackles and get just a few yards before being pushed out of bounds. Gonna get about 10. They're gonna put him in pretty good position to start this drive, however. I was talking with a few players. They were really discouraged before going into this game. They knew what they had to do, and they know what Arlington Heights has done this entire year. Arlington Heights beat O.D. Wyatt by 2 scores, where Southwest, on their homecoming day, ended up losing big to them. So with that in mind, and some other common teams they played against, it's gonna be a big competition for them. They were really scared for it, but now going out, they're all but fearless. That run, gonna be good for a couple. Refs letting the players play, and they haven't really called any unnecessary roughness or unsportsmanlike conduct other than the one after the touchdown. But it's been tight. This one, Jabori, 2nd and 8 for the Raiders. Takes the snap, hands it off again. Boswell, he has a lane. He's got blockers, and he gets taken out of bounds. Ooh, dangerous run there from Boswell. That one's gonna be good for the first down and more, switching the side of the field and putting pressure on the defense. They've seen it day in and day out, and they're still not able to defend the run. Boswell just too fast for these linebackers and safeties. And the corners can only look to stand. Man in motion here, flag, false start against Southwest. And they must have the same thing with Heights. As soon as something goes good, travels back. That false start, push the back. Boring now. Looking to audible here. 15 seconds on the play clock. 6:30 on the game clock. Man in motion, takes a snap. Gonna hand it off to Boswell, gets blown up in the backfield. Gonna be a loss of 3. Not what they needed here on first down. Gonna bring up 2nd and 18 for the Raiders. And here he's gonna dump it off to Boswell, fighting, and he's gonna be up short. Once again, just moving backwards. No flags are gonna bail them out this time. As a man hits the turf. But this one has been so competitive lately. Now we're into the final stretch. 5:42 left to play. Southwest down by 9, 2-possession game. Gonna need something big here. Gonna see what the play call is here on 2nd and 17. Or 3rd and 18, apologies. And then even if they don't convert that, do they go for the fake punt, which they've tried 3 times now and have been successful on it just once. Heights, who hasn't even left a man back there for the last couple. They've tried it 5 times. That's insane. Raylan Carter out for the Raiders. He's going to replace Boswell tonight. Take the snap. Looking over center. Hector Martinez. Completion. And that's going to move the chains. 3rd and 18. Not even a problem for Southwest as they're threatening and coming right back. Not to mention the throw was on the run while evading a defender. Insane play from Jabari Cooper. Might get swept right under the carpet. But that one's gonna be one for the highlight reel if they don't end up with this win. Takes the snap. Gonna hand it off to Raylan Carter, the big man. And he's gonna get no gain on the carry. Raylan Carter already with 2 D1 offers. First from the University of Alabama, Birmingham, UAB, the Dragons. And then the second one just a few weeks ago from the Oklahoma State University Cowboys. This one, Jabari Cooper takes a snap. He's got pressure. He's going to throw it on the run behind him. Incomplete pass. And this turf has just been so slippery and so hard to play on. And you can definitely see the controversy with turf already. NFL teams begging owners to switch to grass fields, and the NFL looking to do it. And although that is in the NFL level, definitely has implications here in high school football. While turf fields are way easier to maintain, they provide for situations such as this, where it just takes away that competitive advantage. The take the snap, he's gonna run it himself, a horse collar tackle, and the flag, 2 flags, long way away. And you just can't do that. Targeting, might be targeting, that's the quarterback, and the horse collar looked very intentional. And you just can't do that. Like, just protecting the players at that sake. And penalty definitely deserved right there and awarded fairly. Now let's see how Jabori is able to handle it after that. Whistle's blown as they're arguing a little bit over here. Coach PT thinking some time was incorrectly run off from the clock. And barely too. About 25 seconds run off the clock, and those seconds are valuable, especially here. Southwest, who needs this, needs every single second, and they need a touchdown right here, and they need it quick. And Ron gonna take the snap, fakes the handoff to Boswell, spin move, and he's gonna make his way into the 5. He's gonna come down to the wire. 3:40 left to play in the 4th quarter. Takes the snap, hands it off to Boswell, fighting, and he's in! Touchdown, Southwest! Southwest in for 6. Makes this one much more manageable, and now you got a key play going on. Do they go for 2, or do they give it to the man, Johnny Garcia, to kick it through the uprights? And with Jabori still on the field, looks like they're gonna keep it and they're gonna go for 2. Going for 2 puts them within 1. And that forces Arlington Heights, if they are able to score a touchdown, they will have to go for 2. If they take 1, they would be put in a tough situation. And then we'll be right back to where we were, a two possession game. But if the Raiders aren't able to capitalize on this, Jackets would just need to score a touchdown. Smart play, smart play. Jabori Cooper, he gets hit as he throws it. No flags, that's a hands to the face, but they're not gonna say anything. Looks to me like they're gonna let them play, but just for me personally, looked like a little bit of contact. 3 minutes, 29 seconds left on the game clock here tonight. You are wanting an exciting one. It doesn't get much more exciting than this. Friday night football in Texas. And you can feel the energy, both sides on their feet. You know this is an exciting one when I'm getting warnings that I'm being too loud. Southwest set to kick off. Nobody back there. They're expecting the onside kick. And everyone is. 3 minutes and 29 seconds. Everyone on their feet. This is a big one. We need this onside kick. And this one's dropped! Don't know who has it yet. And they're gonna give it to Heights. Heights dropped it. And it's gonna be a big one here. It's gonna be an exciting one already. Three minutes and 29 seconds left to go. Arlington Heights with the football. If they aren't able to capitalize on this, then the ball is all in the Raiders' court. Heights just needed to burn out some clock, but Southwest with 2 timeouts ain't gonna let that happen. They run it first down, just able to get 2. This clock starts to wind down, but still plenty of time left to go. Heights gonna take advantage of every single second that Southwest gives them, and they know it. Double back formation. Takes the snap, hands it off, and he's blown up in the backfield. Raylan Carter, way to step up. Blows them right back where they started. And that's gonna set up a crucial 3rd down. This is it. This is the ball game right here. Southwest barely gonna have enough timeouts if they're not able to get this one here. Takes the snap, looking to throw, going with the one-on-one. Incomplete. And a good play too. The cornerback is a little frustrated, he didn't catch that one, but it's all in good measure as the punt team comes onto the field. 2:09 left to play, and Southwest is going to get one more shot at this one. This is going to be one to watch for ages. It's going to come down right to the wire. And we haven't seen this in a district game for both teams, Arlington Heights and Southwest. Practically blowouts. Keith Gedry, they're going to send a man over. This one, no doubt about it, this one's going to be punted. Deep, and Southwest not even gonna chance anything, starts wandering off the field, and a great punt there from Heights, gonna put them within their own 20. And this one, gonna be an exciting one. And Southwest going to be able to come back and try to make something happen here. And I'll be right back. takes a snap. They're going to throw it out. He's got some yards to run, and he's going to take it all the way. And that's going to be, looks like it's going to be good enough for the first down. Oh, just a couple yards short. Apologies for that. We actually jumped down. So now I'm at field level trying to call play-by-play. But I'll be doing my best as we try to set up for the post-game interview. Now taking the snap. He's going to throw it out. And he's got nobody. Underthrown to Lawrence Taylor. Not able to get this one. Gonna bring up a 3rd and 3 for the Raiders. They're gonna need this one. Third and 3 from all the way back there. 1:39, 4 in the clock. 4th quarter. Need this one right here. Both teams on their feet. Tabori, incomplete pass. Gonna bring up 4th down. Not able to find anybody. And this is it. This is the whole ball game. It comes down to this. They're not able to convert here. That's it. 4th down. Jabori under center. Look to audible. And as predicted, timeout. Oh no, ball started on Southwest, not what you needed there. Anything but that. Gonna make that 4th and 8 and even harder to convert here. You gotta imagine what's going through coach's head right now. And you're gonna see it right here. Southwest forced to take a timeout. They're gonna need it. Big play. Tensions are high for both teams. Of course it has to come down to the final play. We still got a 1 minute and 36 seconds left to go. But Southwest and Heights, the heated rivalry, it never stops. Both teams are after each other's throats, and they have been for a long while. 4th and 7. And you got to think about it, Southwest, they're able to get this first down here or get a big play. 1 timeout left, they got to use that sparingly. But with this, you don't want it to end how Waco did. And be forced without timeout, stuck at your own 20 yards, at Waco's 20-yard line. Take the snap, it's a high one. Looking to throw, he gets out of trouble and he's sacked in the backfield. And that's gonna do it. Alberto Chavoya able to get the knees and get the legs of Jabori Cooper Sutis. Swipe him out. And that'll all but do it. Southwest. All Timbers are high, but attitude low. Morale's at all-time low too. Arlington Heights. Just a couple runs will do it, and that will be the end of the game. And there's one, and Southwest not giving up just yet. Big tackle there. Timeout, Southwest. Southwest, trying anything they got. But the time, I don't know if it's going to line up well. Just trying to do some mental math here. .23 left to play. Heights up by 3. And if Southwest is able to provide 3 straight stops, the math does work out. They would have a shot, hypothetically, for about 8 seconds left on the clock. For just a Hail Mary and praying for a miracle. And there you go. Not ready to stop this one. Coming down to the wire. Heights needs a minute here. They're going to take a timeout for themselves. What a big game. I mean, no words. I have no other words to say. I know I've been repetitive lately, but I really don't know what else to say. It's been such a big game right now. Just trying to figure all this out is just insane. The map does line up. Southwest, if they're able to provide 2 more stops, they would have a shot. They would have a shot. They would have 1 more shot with just a few seconds left on the clock and no timeouts left to use. That does line up. They may be left with about about 15 seconds. Let's round it up. 15 seconds to make one final last effort at going the full length of the field. They're not able to stop them right here. Gonna keep the ball on the ground, run the reversal, and Raylan Carter stepping up big with the sack, or with the TFL. Tackle in the backfield, get us in the back. That's a 3rd down. And it's going to come down to the wire right here. There is still time. Southwest will be left with about 10 seconds to make a drive. They're able to do something right here. And they're going to take a knee. And the time was calculated wrong. Apologies about that. And although a tight one, Heights barely able to escape that one tonight. And that just shows how big this game has been. Time winding down. 5 seconds on the clock. Team's already lined up. This one is over. What a big matchup. Something that most people weren't expecting. But Heights able to escape this one tonight. Don't go anywhere. In just a couple seconds, just a couple minutes, we'll be speaking with head coach Philip Tanner for Southwest High School. Talk this one over and see what he thought of the game. Heights able to escape this one. They now improved to 4-1 in district. Their only loss being Caldwell Heritage. That's really been. I'm here with Philip Tanner, head football coach for the Southwest Raiders. Just tell me your thoughts about this.
Oh man, first of all, much respect to Arlington Heights, man. It's a good football team, good football program. Been one for a long time, man. Our kids went out and fought. They asked them to go out and compete and fight. One as clean as we want it to be. A couple of penalties, especially in the first half, with the interception for a pick six. So it's about us. Things that we can do to continue to get better and better every week. But I love how my kids went out and fought. 4 quarters straight, no one dropped their head, and they competed every single snap. So, and against a great football team and a great coaching staff. So I'm excited for my guys.
And then, okay, right before halftime, you had a big momentum killer being stopped just a few inches away from the end zone. Would have changed the outcome of the game. What did you talk with your players about during halftime to try to get them encouraged for the third quarter?
It's always a next play mentality, but again, I tell them it's about a game of inches. You know, that's what football is. We pretty much can say we lost the game by inches, but it's different plays that came out. So after halftime, I mean, during halftime, I told my guys, next play, next snap. We always preach keeping our eyes off the scoreboard. Score, take care of itself. Keep our eyes off the scoreboard and continue going to fight. You know, and I can't be more pleased with how my kids went out and fought for 4 quarters against a really good football team.
And then finally, looking to next week, Northside, and then following week, Pauley. What are your expectations there? What are you looking forward to?
Oh, man, just to get better, you know, get 1% better. You know, sit down. We talk about all the time, failure and success expire every 24 hours. You know, so we'll sit on this one. We'll figure out how we can grow and learn from this one, and then we'll get ready for Northside next week.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you. And here today from their Southwest, although suffering, now being eliminated from playoffs, they now going to look to move forward, compete against Northside and Polytech. Game against Northside going to be home against at Clark Stadium next week, and then Poly going to be away at Hanley. Your Southwest Raiders lost this one 29-26. Arlington Heights able to take this one for the win. They improve, and with the Northside loss tomorrow, they will clinch playoffs. Once again, I'm Boston Martinez, signing off